So if you feed a cow, this is punya, not bhakti. To serve the cow, to serve the brahmins. 5 things in bhakti. Swabhishta bhavmai sadhan, bhava sambandhi, bhava anukul. 5 things in Raganuga Bhakti. Abhiruddha. Abhiruddha. Something which is neutral. If you serve cows and brahmanas, this is neutral to bhakti. It's not nor papya nor punya. Okay, if you serve the Brahman. Okay. If you serve a cow, in the madhurya-bhava, in the Ragavartmachandaka is written 5 kinds of 5 practice, 5 favorable, 5 principles of Raga Bhakti. One is Swabhishta Bhavamai Sadhan. Mai Sadhan. Bhava Anukul, Bhava Pratikul, and Bhava Abhiruddha Sadhan. Krishna Bhavan Prabhu? Kitchen. Iron. Come, translate. No. In the realm of bhakti, especially these 5 things are there in bhakti. If you serve a cow, for example, to serve cows, brahmins, ashwata tree, is not related to bhakti. If you give money to a brahmin, why this is bhakti? Actually, an opposite result may come. The example of Nriga Maharaja, he gave cow donation to a brahmin, but as a fruit he got cursed and he had to be born Girgit. He had to be born as a chameleon. The other day we saw some chameleon in the park. So what is the benefit of giving donations of cows? If you give donation to a brahmin, the same brahmin might curse you. So what is the benefit of giving donations to a brahmin? I'm not telling not give donations to brahmins, give. But what is the result of that? So, the same Brahman give you courage to be born as a chameleon. So, Nriga Maharaja, one time a Vaishnava came to him, then he gave a bag of donation to that Vaishnava, and because of that he got the darshan of Bhagavan. Bhagavan asked, actually Bhagavan knows everything, but he asked him, you know this katha of Nriga Maharaja? Accidentally, like one of the cows he gave to one Brahman and went to the side of the donation of the other Brahman. Because he had given thousands and thousands, 10,000 cows to each Brahman. How many cows you want? 10,000 to each Brahman. So in the beginning he gave to the first Brahman 10,000, and then the second Brahman he also gave 10,000. But one cow that he had given to the first Brahmana came to the group of the cows that were given to the other Brahman. And the one Brahman, he complained like, oh, you had given this cow to me. Oh no, but this cow you gave to me. They were fighting over one cow that had accidentally gone by herself on her own, gone to one side to the other. Oh, Nriga Maharaja, you give me that cow as a donation. We cannot give something that is already given. But it was unknowingly. So please do one thing. In exchange of this cow, you take more 10,000 cows. Just for one cow. Give that cow. Forget that cow. And the Brahmans didn't agree. The first said, I want that cow. And the second said, I also want that cow. You give me that cow as a donation. This and that. What to do now? So the king couldn't decide how to decide which cow. Like to come to a conciliation. Both parties should agree, right? Finally he agreed, okay, I'm giving 10,000 cows. Nriga Maharaja, he was ready to give more 10,000 cows for each just because of one cow that went astray. But the Brahman instead cursed him. Oh yeah, you give me a donation and you want to take it back? Just like a chameleon is changing its color like changing opinion. So you're also like this, so I curse you, you should be born as a chameleon. So what was the benefit of giving the donation to the Brahmins? What is the fruit he got? I'm not saying don't give donation to the Brahmanas, I'm not saying that. But through this story in the Bhagavatam, we see what is the fruit of giving donation? This is the fruit. Do you understand? So there are rules of how to give donation to a Brahman. You have to give donation to a Brahman who doesn't have greed. To that Brahman you have to give donation. But if you give donation to a greedy Brahman, look what the result is going to be. You have to give donation to a qualified person, someone who would use your money appropriately. And you understand? If you give to like any person, and then the fruit you have to suffer. One criminal, for example, like one person is starving and you don't know, you fed that person. That person was nourished, but then that he killed someone else. You have to suffer that fruit. If you wouldn't feed this person, he wouldn't be strong again to kill someone else, like the person was already a criminal and then you fed him. So you help that person. You fed him, so that fruit somehow, but you can say, but I didn't know, whether you know or not. For example, if you put your feet in the fire knowingly or unknowingly, you're going to burn your feet. You can say, but I didn't know that person was criminal, was a bad person, I didn't know. But somehow or another the fruit will come back to you. For example, doctors, they say our duty is to take care of any person who comes. To serve the sick, those in need. Okay, you're serving those who are sick. So taking the pious deeds, but also some of their sins. Because the person did a sinful activity and you're helping that person. Do you understand? You say, but I'm a doctor, this is my work. This is your job, but that's why the reaction will come. Imagine a dentist. Don't understand it wrongly. I'm not speaking about anyone specific, I'm just giving an example. So one dentist is serving a Vaishnava. Is repairing the teeth for a Vaishnava. What will happen to this person? Bhakti, punya. But someone who eats meat, and then the person's teeth fell down and you repair his teeth, but he will again eat meat. It's good that the person lost the teeth, Otherwise he'll eat meat again. But you fix his teeth and then he'll eat cow again. No, but I'm a dentist. This is my job. Yeah. But you have to suffer the fruit. But when the money is involved, a little bit karma reduce, no? So to eat cow is a sin or not? So you have repaired his teeth and that person is eating meat. You have some result, reaction will come to you. This is your karma. You have to suffer that. For example, he had a news agency. He had to sell cigarettes sometimes. But the person is paying us. Like doctors also, they're charging. It's not, they're not doing for free. It's not service. You're doing for money. So if you use that money that the person gave you in a good way, is it good? Is it like less bad or whatever? So how to purify the money? By giving in donation, the money is purified. Shastra explains, a part of what you get, you should use in the service of God and the devotees. Then your money will be purified. For example, you charge someone, the money of that person, a part of that, when you use for God, or for the Vaishnavas, or you're free from that sin. These are the rule giving. Because you can say, I have to do karma, otherwise how can I survive without karma? If I'm a dentist, this is my duty to repair people's teeth. This is my job. Any person, whoever is. But the person is eating meat. So a part of that money that I took from the meat-eating person, I'll give in the service of God. Then I'll be free from the sin. Sorry. That's what Bhagavan is telling the Gita. Whatever you do, a part of that you use in my service, then you'll be free from sin. If you use in the service of God, then you'll be free from sin. But those who don't use, the dentist who doesn't use, take the money and doesn't use it in the service of God, so if you repair someone's teeth, like for free, like service, and the person will say, I cannot eat meat, I cannot chew the meat with this broken teeth, the person will complain. I cannot eat meat like this. Then you repaired his teeth. Then again the person eats cow's meat. For 7 days the person didn't eat meat, so this was good for him. But then now you repair his teeth, he'll eat meat. If you wouldn't repair his teeth, maybe he wouldn't eat meat again. You say, but my dentist, my job is to repair people's teeth. Okay. So the money you charge from this person, you have to use a part in the service of God. Like in Gita, Krishna says, Jat Karosi, Jat Ashnasi. Offer to me and then you'll be free from sin. This is what Bhagavan is saying. Whatever you do, give a part of that and use it in my service. Then you'll be free from sin. So the story of this Brahmin, Nriga Maharaja katha, is in the Bhagavatam. Question is there. Bhagavan himself asked, why did you fall in this well and you're there as a chameleon? Why did you fall in this well and you're in the chameleon form? Nriga Maharaja, chameleon. Yeah. Because he said that Brahmana had cursed me, that I had to be born as a chameleon. But once I have given a Bhagavata donation to a Vaishnava. What is the glory of giving donation to a Vaishnava. If you give donation of Gita or Bhagavatam, you get so much fruit. Prabhu is a fruit of that I'm having your darshan. Do you know the story or not? Yeah? When the kids were playing in Dvaraka, their ball fell in a well. And the kids, they were looking and they saw a huge monster, like a big demon. Big eyes. You know, the chameleon is very big. They thought it was a demon. Yeah. And then Krishna came and saw, oh wow. Actually, in Dvaraka cannot be any demon. God knows there's no demon in Dvaraka. There are no demons in Dvaraka. Krishna knows. Bhakta describes. You know, the palace of Dvaraka was protected by the hands of Krishna. Like so, no demon could go. Even the curse of a brahmana wouldn't enter Dvaraka. Narada Rishi himself said. So the Dvaraka city was protected by Krishna's long arms. Not even the curse of a brahmana could enter inside. So Narada was cursed by Daksha Prajapati because Daksha said, you made all my sons become sannyasi, so you cannot even stay for one place longer for the time of milking a cow. So Narada said, after traveling for a long time, non-stop, I come to Dwaraka for rest. Because in Dwaraka, the curse of the Brahmana, of Narada, Narada's curse, that curse has an effect in Dwaraka. So the chameleon, Krishna asked, how did you come here? What is the story behind? And chameleon told Prabhu, by your mercy. Because in previous life, one day I gave a Bhagavatam to a Vaishnava. I gave donation of Bhagavatam to a Vaishnava. As a fruit of that, I am having the darshan of your lotus feet. So he did prayer and parikram in Krishna and he disappeared. So what is the fruit of giving donation to a Brahmin? He became a chameleon. Chameleon, that's how you say it. So, 5 kinds of practice in Raganuga Bhakti. The 5 practice in Raganuga Bhakti. Bhava sadhana, Bhava Sambandhi sadhana, Bhava Anukula sadhana, Bhava Pratikula sadhana, and Bhava Abhiruddha sadhana. You have to write it down, otherwise you won't remember. 5 kinds of sadhana in Raganuga Bhakti. How we have to do bhajan? First you have to choose one bhav, whether it's Shantadasa, Sakhia-bhava or Madhurya. One of them you have to choose. Then bhav sambandhi sadhan, you have to do something which is favorable for your bhav, like for example tulasi seva and all this, chanting the mantra, chanting your mantras, and bhav pratikul. What is against what is against your bhav, you have to give up. Rukmini Dhyan, Rukmini Mahishi Dhyan. For example, meditating the queens of Dvaraka. This is against your bhav. Do you understand? And bhava abhiruddha means neutral. Something which is not favorable, not unfavorable, is neutral. Example, to serve cows and brahmins. So you gave donation to a brahmin. Is this bhakti for you? No. Does this bring bhakti? No. You serve a cow. What happened? What then? So to serve cows and brahmins, not favorable, not unfavorable. Neutral. It's neutral for bhakti. I'm not telling you not to serve a cow. You should serve a cow. Bhagavan himself said, we serve the cow because the cow will give milk and that milk will serve Bhagavan. So that's why we serve cow. So then it is favorable for bhakti. You understand? For example, you have a cow and that you serve that cow and the cow give milk and the milk is for service of Bhagavan. Or in the Shivalinga, for example. This is good. So the fruit of serving a cow will come to you. The cow will be benefited in you as well. But if you have a cow and then you sell that milk and you just sustain your family, that service up to the cow won't give you any benefit. No limb of bhakti is not any limb of bhakti. So that milk of the cow should be given to God. This is the meaning of what I want to say. Serve the cow. In some temples, the cows, that milk is used in the service of Bhagavan. And then you get benefit. This will be bhakti. The mother cow will give you blessing, mercy. So good. Can I ask something? Small? No. In the context of karma. Question is but sometimes you say money in this life is predestined according to what you kept in your previous lives. So if you gave donation to people like charity, punya, then you will have money. You'll be rich, basically. So this is for money. Okay, but about fame, I'm just questioning, just for understanding, like famous people. Like some people are very famous and rich, but some rich people are not famous, but some are very famous, like artists, football players, all kinds of famous. And sometimes they become suddenly very famous, some people in this world, materially speaking. And so my question is, which kind of karma they do to become so famous? Because for money, I understand, you give, then you get. But fame, I don't understand which kind of karma is related to that.
This is coming from the past life also, they did this thing.
Did what?
Fame.
Good karma for this coming.
Which good karma?
Name, fame, famous coming. Name, fame, जो कुछ भी आ रहे पूर्वजन्म कर्म के अनुसार.
Name and fame, everything is coming from previous lives. Oh yeah, but which kind of activity results in this kind of? No, I'm just thinking because if you give donation, then you get you are rich.
Specific. That's what you want to know.
Which specific is
just curious because some people are rich and not famous, and some people are really famous. And then I was just thinking, because
that money they use for that karma.
Huh?
That money they use for the karma. Maybe they are doing many kinds of pious activities. Understand? That is called jagga the adi jo hai. Many types of jagga also. They did also.
Maybe.
Many kinds of austerity they did. For this karma.
Maybe they served a famous person in the previous life.
They served different kinds of karma. They did different kinds of fire sacrifice. We are doing Vishnu Jagga. Our mundane people, they are doing Karma Jagga. Karma Jagga, they worship many demigods. And Indraya Saha, Varunaya Saha, they are karma. For this regard, that demigod is, they are giving that type of benediction, they are giving this type of name, fame, reputation. Understand? Jasasini Bhava, Manasini Bhava, that Devata is also giving this type of blessing. Understand? So this is the name, fame coming for this regard. Mostly, those who are name, fame, reputation coming, they are getting the benediction from demigod and demigod. But that is name, fame, reputation, they got temporary. Temporary, no?
So in the previous life, they were following some Hindu Vedic something, even if they are meat eaters in this life or whatever.
They did many kinds of, worship the demigod. If you worship to Ganesh, Indian people, they worship Ganesh. and ask, say, Ganeshji, give me Riddhi, Siddhi, Dhan, Sampati, name, fame, then Ganeshji will give you.
In the next life.
This life, next life, give you. But that is your temporary. And also, giving, also, coming, also many comes at distress, unhappiness coming, both. You ask to Lord, you ask to Ganesh, Shivji, give me one son. Lord will say, okay, Shivji is saying, okay, I am giving you one son. But this son would be good or bad, this is depend on you. But you ask to Krishna, give me one son, then Krishna will give the son, that son will be devotee. Only this is different. You understand or not? What did I say?
If you ask something to Krishna, he will give.
To demigod, up to son. Demigod, okay, I am giving benediction, and you get one son. But that son will be good or bad. This is not the responsibility of demigod. But if you ask to Krishna, hey Krishna, you give me one son. Then Krishna will give the son, and Krishna also taking that responsibility. Your son should be devotee. You understand? This is the difference. People, they not understand. Yudhisthira Maharaja asked to Krishna. Hey, Krishna asked to Yudhisthira, you ask any benediction, I will give. Then Yudhisthira first told, I don't want any benediction from you. You give me?
You've given me everything.
Next time they will, then Krishna has said, Krishna, love. Then Yudhisthira, oh, I know, you give me wife, give me children, give me everything. But why? But that they will be served to you. भगवान के पास जब मांगोगे, भगवान ऐसे पुत्र संतान देंगे, जो भगवत से.
If you ask something to God, He will give you that children that will you'll be able to serve to Krishna. But if you ask demigods for children, they'll not take responsibility for your children. This is the difference. If you ask for Shiva to have a son or a wife, Shiva said, okay, but if her wife is good or bad, this depends on you. You asked for a wife, I gave you. But if someone asks for Krishna, Prabhu, give me a wife, this wife or husband will be devotee. So in this story we will see the father of Devahoti, Kardamoni. Kardam Rishi, he worshipped Vishnu. Do you understand? And then he said, hey Prabhu, Bhagavan Vishnu said, ask for a benediction. Kardam Rishi said, give me a wife. Then Bhagavan started crying and said, what are you going to do with material things? Asking for a wife. This everything, family life, everything is giving unhappiness. You are doing my bhajan, asking for a wife. You're doing my bhajan and asking for material things. And you're asking for material things. Bhagavan started crying. Then the name of Bhagavan at that moment was Bindu Madhav because he cried. Bhagavan said, okay, I'll give you the wife you want, but the wife is going to be from her womb, Bhagavan will come, manifest. So who's the Kapil Dev? So the son of Kardamuni was Kapil Dev and his wife? Devhuti. So Bhagavan appeared from her womb. So Bhagavan gave a good wife, isn't it? But if you would ask for demigods, they would give wives, but that wife wouldn't be a devotee. And if for home womb, it was not guaranteed that Bhagavan would appear for home womb. Look at the Rishi got which kind of wife? Like Devahuti. Yudhisthira also. First he said he didn't want anything. Bhagavan laughed and then he said, Prabhu, actually I want a wife. First you said he didn't want anything, not because I want a wife to serve you. Then Draupadi came. So Draupadi serves Krishna. She said devotee. So if one wants to ask anything, ask from God. If you ask for demigods, so demigods doesn't give any fruit. Whatever the demigods give, they don't take any responsibility. If it's Bhagavan, then he'll give you a son. Like Kapil Dev Bhagavan. This example is given. You have a desire for family life, you want a wife, you want children, you want money. Ask to God. Ask God. People think God won't give, but He gave to Dhruva or not? You tell me. Gave it to Prahlada also. They were devotees. God gave them. So what I want to say is that if you ask things for demigods, no benefit. All the results is going to be like full of suffering, whatever they give you. So if you need to ask for something, ask to Krishna. Ask Krishna.
He knows what you want. He will give us.
The Didi is saying, but God already knows what we want. Should we ask or not? So one thing is high class Hari Katha. Huh? If the kid doesn't cry, the mother knows that she has to breastfeed the baby. The duty of the mom, of a mom, is to breastfeed her baby. Alright, mom knows, the mom knows. A mom knows, okay, this is true. But the mom is busy doing other things, and if the kid won't cry, then she'll stop what she's doing and she'll breastfeed the baby. There are two kinds of katha. So the mom knows, a mom knows that her kid is hungry, and she breastfeeds. And she'll breastfeed in a specific moment. But when the mom is busy, when the baby starts crying, what the mom does, stops what she's doing and take the baby and breastfeed the baby. So in this way, if you don't cry, Bhagavan will say, okay, continue in this material world, intoxicated or whatever. So whatever you need to ask, just ask from Krishna, from Bhagavan, is what I'm saying. Shastra says, even if material desires, if you have in your mind, why you ask from demigods? Ask from Bhagavan. When the demigods they give you, they don't give from their own. Shiva or Ganesh, mystic perfection, whatever. Whatever they give to you, they first ask to Bhagavan and then they give you. So ask directly from Bhagavan. That's what Brahma Samhita says. Ganesha gave you mystic perfections or whatever it says in the Brahma Samhita. Ganesh is praying to Govinda and then giving you whatever he gets from Govinda. So you can directly ask from Govinda. Why are you going to Ganesh? And Ganesh is giving, and when he gives you, he's not taking responsibility for what he's giving you. But if you have a direct channel connected to Bhagavan, it's better. So make a direct channel connected to Bhagavan. So Bhagavan is saying this. But the jivas are deluded by Maya and worshipping demigods.
गीता में भगवान का
In the Gita, Bhagavan
अर्जुन ने
says,
पूछा
Arjuna
कि
asked,
आपने इतने सुंदर बातें बताया,
Prabhu, you sing so beautiful things.
ये देव देवी जो दे धन संपत्ति देते हैं वो दुखदायी है,
The demigods, whatever they give,
वो सुखदायी है,
is makes us unhappy, and whatever you give makes us happy. So why people don't ask directly from you?
तो इसी गीता में सर भगवान कह रहे हैं
In the Gita, Bhagavan says,
काम स्त्री तब ज्ञाना प्रपद्यन्ते अन्न देवता, ये कामना वासना के जीवन
because people have so many material desires, contaminated by material desires their heart.
वो मुझे भूल करके देव
So they forget me and they are going to demigods.
उनकी बुद्धि लुप्त हो जाती है,
Their intelligence is covered, is lost.
इसे काम स्त्री तब ज्ञाना प्रपद्यन्ते अन्न देवता, मैं सब कुछ देने वाला हूँ,
I'm ready to give everything.
एक मैं डायरेक्ट दे रहा हूँ,
I can give directly, for example, give prasada directly,
और एक व्यक्ति हमसे लेकर के प्रसाद,
or someone take from me and then giving to you. Example.
दोनों में अंतर होता है,
There's difference between both.
आज समझिए,
Do you understand?
है तो ये प्रसाद एक
It's
ही
the
है,
same prasada,
किंतु
but
एक शुद्ध भक्त के हाथ से
if you
प्रसाद
take the prasada directly from the hand of a pure devotee
हाथ में प्रसाद लेना,
and then you take from someone else's hands,
समझ नहीं पाते,
it's different. People don't understand.
बोले ये भी तो प्रसाद, वो भी तो
And there's also
प्रसाद
some prasada, it's also prasada, it's the same prasad.
है, बोले नहीं,
No,
तुम्हें समझ नहीं पाते,
you cannot understand.
जो शुद्ध भक्त जो प्रसाद दे
Whenever pure devotee is giving with his own hand to you, then bhakti will come to you from
वो
this.
तुम्हारी रिएक्शन है,
This action will affect you.
और जो भक्त नहीं है
If someone is not a devotee, he's also giving prasad. There's a difference between both.
जैसे काल बता रहे ना भागवत की
Yes,
कथा
they
तो
said,
अमृत है, तब कथा
Bhagavad Katha is nectarian.
कोई भी भागवत कथा बोले सुनने में क्या हुआ,
Any person can speak Hari Katha. The Katha is nectarian. You can hear from
कथा
any
अमृत
person,
है, तब
isn't
कथा
it?
अमृतम, हे कृष्ण आपकी कथा तो अमृत ही है,
Krishna, your Katha is nectarian.
किंतु ये कथा किससे सुनना चाहिए,
But you should hear from whom?
अमृत किसको लेना चाहिए,
From whom you should take the nectar?
आप बताओ,
You tell me.
इसे कहते हैं अवैष्णव मुखोद्गीर्णम,
Don't hear from a non-vaisnava.
अवैष्णव के मुख से वही अमृत भागवत कथा अमृत को पान करने
If you drink that nectar,
हो सकता है तुम्हारा हानिकारक होगा,
if you drink the nectar from a non-vaishnava, then probably will be
अरे वैष्णव के
hazardous.
भागवत
Hazardous,
कथा
you can say?
सुनने पर
Hazardous.
भक्ति होगी,
Hazardous?
उसमें
Hazardous. Like harmful.
Poison?
Harmful.
अच्छा। इसलिए लोग समझ नहीं पाते,
People
बड़े
don't
आश्चर्य,
understand
कथा
and
तो
think,
सुनो,
no, Katha, just listen
अरे
to
कथा
Katha.
सुनो,
No.
किससे सुनो,
Listen from whom?
भक्त से सुनो,
From a devotee, someone who is doing bhajan.
potency शक्ति
Then the potency is there. The potency
मंत्र
will
तो है
come.
सब जगह,
The
मंत्र
mantra
देने
is
से सब हो
everywhere.
जाएगा। बोले महाराज आप भी मंत्र लिख
Oh,
देते हो,
Maharaj, you
हम
wrote,
भी
also
लिख
wrote the mantra. I can also write the mantra or give to someone,
फल नहीं होगा कुछ,
but the fruit will not come.
क्योंकि जो संत महात्मा
Because when
जो
the
मंत्र
saint
देते हैं, उसमें
gives the
सिद्धि है।
mantra, there is a perfection in that.
इसलिए मंत्र सिद्धि करके दे रहे हैं,
So
मंत्र
he's
में
giving you
सिद्धि,
after having
सिद्धि करके
achieved
दे
the
रहे हैं।
perfection in the mantra.
और एक व्यक्ति कहीं
So the
पर
potency
लिखा
is
है
there.
मंत्र, उसके ले रहे हैं।
So if someone is taking the mantra written somewhere, just
ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा थोड़ा बहुत सुकृति हो सकती
maximum a little bit sukriti the person can get, or punya,
है, मंत्र सिद्धि नहीं।
not mantra
इसलिए
siddhi.
मंत्र कहाँ से लेना चाहिए,
So we have to take mantra from whom?
जो मंत्र सिद्धि,
From a person who has achieved perfection in that
सांप
mantra.
पकड़ने के बारे में मंत्र
For example, there is a mantra written in the book also for you to catch
आप
snakes.
पढ़ लो,
You can read and try to catch a snake, but actually the snake will bite you because you haven't achieved perfection.
मंत्र आदि
But if someone,
उसे सिद्धि कर
after reading and that mantra, but the person has attained perfection in that mantra, then the snake won't bite this person because the person really has attained perfection in that snake catching mantra. So if someone who has achieved perfection in the mantra, you have to take that mantra from that person and then the benefit will come, the result. So if someone gave you the fruit, the mantra, but the person hasn't achieved perfection in the mantra, no effect, no benefit.
आपके क्या बोले,
Like I gave an example,
मेडिकल स्टोर है,
pharmacy.
दवाई तो है क्या,
So there are so many medicines in the chemist pharmacy, so you need to go,
डॉक्टर के पास जाना पड़ता है,
first you need to go to the doctor to get the prescription of the medicine. Look, I see the symptoms, I tested you, so I know you have to take this medicine to be cured. The doctor will say,
मेडिसिन आप ले रहे काम नहीं करेगा, उसमें डॉक्टर देते हैं इतने mg आपको लेना है,
because the doctor says the exactly dose you need to take, milligrams and everything according to the rules. So
गरम इस दवाई जो है गरम पानी से लो,
you have to take with hot water or this medicine, take in the cold water. with milk. He'll give a full prescription, the doctor. That's why he studies so much, the doctor, isn't it? If any person says, okay, take medicine like this, do you think it's going to work, that medicine? No. Is this true or not? It's one medicine, but there is a process of taking that medicine, and the doctor will tell you how is the process. If the person is not a doctor, maybe you get a bad reaction from that medicine. For example, if you have a cough and then take cough syrup, how to take a cough syrup, the doctor will tell you. Let's take prasad now.
शनिवार को क्या करेंगे महाराज? शनिवार को वो तो कैंसिल करवा दें प्रोग्राम सुबह का डिनर पे.
Só espera porque você vai voltar no Harikata.
हवन करना चाहते कल
तो उस समय इसमें चला जाएगा तो कथा कब करेगा?
हाँ जो चाहे कल हवन कर.
Viagem internacional.
हाँ पहले कथा बोल देंगे, इसके बाद हवन कर देंगे. हवन करके प्रसाद पार कर नहीं, यहाँ हवन के बाद कथा बोलेंगे. अच्छी तरह से साफ सुथरा करके रख दो और तैयार हो जाएगा. हवन जल्दी जल्दी हवन करके फिर कथा बोलेंगे.
कितने बजे शुरू करें?
7 बजे
सबको बताना पड़ेगा.
7 बजे
7 बजे यज्ञ.
7 बजे वो करते करते समय लगेगा. 7 बजे तो 8 बजे.
Gurudev is telling about the program on Saturday. There will be fire sacrifice at 7 a.m., then Harikatha, then breakfast, then Saturday here. On Saturday, the program was cancelled. He's going at 2 p.m. to the airport. His flight is 5 p.m. to New Zealand.
He's not going to Toowoomba.
Saturday. Toowoomba is Friday. Breakfast, Prashad, no? Brunch.
Maharaj, can I ask a question about yesterday's class? The Krishna Karnamrita, Bilvamangala Thakur, and you're saying he's actually like a Krishna Paksha Gopi. But this is a Shastra Mahaprabhu is relishing so much in Gambhira. So in his mood of trying to relish the moods of Srimati Radharani, this Grantha is Srimati Radharani's moods?
Slok is there. Bilvamangala mood is Krishna Bhaksha Gopi. But the mood of Chaitanya is called. Those who are the speaker, they are speaking that the mood of Srimati Radhika, Radha Bhaksha. Or the mood of Radha Bhaksha. That's the English. Bilvamangala Thakur, he wrote this sloka in the mood of Krishna Bhaksha. Glorification about Krishna. Yeah. But those who are giving the explanation, that is called Radha Paksha. All the slokas also same, different. Yeah. You understand or not?
I think so. The
Slok is the Bilvamangala Thakur when he spoke this sloka, but he recited this sloka at the mood of Krishna. But this is because is Krishna Bhaksha Gopi. But one who give the explanation that the mood of Radha Paksha, same sloka.
and Mahaprabhu, he's relishing in the mood of, because he's...
Srimati Radhika, because Mahaprabhu absorbed in the mood of Srimati Radhika.
Yeah, but that's like a Krishna Paksha, because in that mood he's thinking of Krishna only? No.
Radha.
Yeah.
Because it depends on the speaker who is
Speaker.
Yeah.
giving the...
Yeah, no, I'm... But,
Same sloka.
yeah,
Srimad Bhagavatam, same sloka.
yeah.
And one who speaking, what the speaker is speaking, what the mood is speaking. Sloka is same. Just give an example. Ittam satang brahma sukhanuvattam dassam gatanang paradevatena maya sitanang naradaratena saddham viju kritapunna punya. Actually, this sloka recites this sloka, the mood of sakhia-bhava. Friendship mood. That will be, you can read. Which slok? Which mood? This slok is the glorification of the sakhas of Krishna. Yeah, glorification of sakhas of Krishna. But Sanatana Gosvami Padi Lavanga Manjari. Same slok he also explained about madhurya-bhava. Bilvamangala. For this Bilvamangala Sanatana Gosvami Pad, he also, most of the, all the Srimad Bhagavata slokas, he also explained sakhia-bhava to madhurya-bhava. Ittang siddham brahma sukhan vittam dasam gatanan paradaivatem. Maya siddham narodaro kena. Yeah, narodaro kena. Narodaro. Nara means human being. Dar means those who are the devotee of Krishna. But here Sanatana says narodaro. Nara means gopa. Dar means the wife is the gopis. Different meaning. Depends on the explanation. These are things. Sakhia-bhava mood are coming in madhurya-bhava. You read this sloka in Sanatana Gosvami Pad, what is it called?
Rasayana chapter.
Rasayana chapter.
Bhakti Rasayana.
Bhakti Rasayana. He gives all the slokas. And he collected and also separately explained the madhurya-bhava. Even the sakharas is there. But Sanatana Gosvami gives the explanation about gopi-bhava. This is the thing. Because Rasatat is some rasas, that is called Vairi ras, and some is called Mitra ras. Vairi ras means opposite, Satru ras. As like Vatsala ras is the opposite of Madhurya, Singha ras. You understand? But Sakha ras is the friendship mood of Madhurya. As like Subal Sri Ram, they are Sakha ras, but they have friendship with the gopis. So for this regard, Sakha ras is called the friendship mood of Madhurya. Something of explanation.
But Vatsalya ras alag.
Vatsala ras is opposite. Vatsala ras and the opposite of Madhurya ras. So Dasa ras, so for this regard, ras is there. So in the same way, Bilvamangala Thakur, he was the what is called Krishna Paksha Gopis. But this is the glorifying of the Krishna. How do we perform of Krishna? But same also the Gopis, they glorify the Krishna. Same slokas, but depend on the mood, bhav
Of the speaker.
speaker. What mood he is speaking. Depend on it. You understand or not? Yeah. You read Rasan chapter, then you understand more. Sanatana Gosvami, he collected all the slokas in Bilvamangala. Again, he also specific way explained the sakras to madhurya. This thing.
Maharaj, can I ask one question? I've heard that Draupadi, because of the words that she said, the Mahabharata war had started. But this morning you said that Draupadi's words, she was joking. And then you said there's no problem with joking. So, do you understand?
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Like, I've heard, I think Gurudev said the Mahabharata war was started because Draupadi had abused
Draupadi, she joked.
joking. So you're saying joking is okay?
And joking herself, who don't understand joke, you should not joke with them. Who does not to want to joke with you, so you should not joke with him. Joke should be same person, same
Level.
Mind.
I've sent you the address.
Duryodhana, Dushasan, they are like snake.
No, I haven't.
You should not joke with the snake. Then snake will bite you. This is the force of Draupadi. You understand? Draupadi, she joked with whom? Duryodhana. But Duryodhana always is what? taking the revenge. And they are stupid nonsense person. You should not joke with the stupid nonsense person. You should not joke with those who are or the grave person. Grave man?
Grave officials.
Serious. If you go America, I saw it there. They are saying all this. Don't joke with the custom office. Otherwise you have to give $500. When they are is going on this way. What is that?
Checking the passport.
Checking the passport.
Checking security.
Checking security. And you say, oh, in heaven, oh, maybe I have some, and these things. You joking. They say, no, I'm nothing. But they are written in there. I saw the many airports they are saying America. And don't joke with the security officer. Because they are doing, you joking, and they will confuse. Understand? Because this is their duty. What you have, honestly, you present. Understand?
Maharaj, this is also the same point in the Ramayana when Sita Devi is speaking.
Use these harsh words, Lakshman. That's another thing.
Same?
No.
She was not joking,
They
eh?
are not joking. She also become very angry with Lakshman. That's not joke. Draupadi, she joked with Duryodhana. Understand? Draupadi should not joke with Duryodhana. Is not qualified person to joke. And so for this regard, he become very angry. For this regard, he takes the revenge from Draupadi. You understand? You have to joke with the who as very near and dear she can joke. Shastra saying this. Norma parihase. As like Indian native Shastra saying, as like at the time of marriage ceremony, that time also joking. Understand? Joke with it. Indian culture is there. And you can see Ramayana also. When Ramchandra and Vaishnav that time they are joking. And they are putting on something inside. I don't know this.
A ring inside a banana. A ring inside a banana. You have to fight in water.
That's the joking. That is called Norma Parihas. And you can joke with your close friends. If you have friends, someone, you can joke. Or who is not friendship mode, if you joke, then bad reaction will come. Duryodhana is not the friendship with Draupadi, Pandavas. Draupadi is Pandavas, Kauravas, they are always his wife. Against two Pandavas. Envious person. So you should not you joke with the envious person. You should not joke with the police. You should not joke. Some rules are there. You joke to whom? You should not. Rajkarmachari, those who are Rajkarmachari, the police officer, what they are, you should not joke with them. Otherwise their mind would disturb. And I saw it in America, many also places everywhere. Don't joke with the officers. And it should be honestly. And understand, you have some illegal things. You are saying, oh, maybe I have illegal things. Just you joking. And that will think, oh, he joked, maybe not. But later I will find out. Understand? Actually, don't use this word sorry. Before you give this thing, you have to clear. Then you cannot say sorry.
Don't be sorry, just declare it. Don't be sorry, just declare it.
You declare. Don't tell I am sorry. Before understand presentation this thing, and you have to clear those everything. What things you have. And when find out that you are sorry, but they say they are not sorry you do. Understand? Which is illegal thing they are reading. These things also you mention. Are you not mentioned anything? You brought that thing, illegal things, which are the thing that oh sorry. That means that is written there.
Still be fine. तब भी फाइन करेंगे अगर आप सॉरी बोलेंगे तब भी तो
नहीं उसमें लिखा सॉरी बोलो मत
बोलो
आप प्रैक्टिकल जो है वो आप कॉल करके आप अपने जहाँ हम ये चीज लाए ये मेडिसिन में लाए ये वस्तु लाए जैसे उसमें लिखा है वुड माना था you do not bring the wood you bring the okay I bring this wood if they think that it is what is called okay they will or you did not you bought the wood but you did not say to show them when they find out they go sorry what they say no you have to pay fine and if you declare so far they are saying very simple you declare everything sometimes in my dictionary no word of sorry in my dictionary I'm saying in my dictionary there are no word of sorry understand and you also not proper way to service and this water fell down you are saying oh sorry no before you keep this glass proper you keep it that is sorry not usual why saying sorry but you have to always alert you understand alert and this water should not
Spill.
and you not alert just with then when falling down
Sorry.
okay sorry
Sorry.
not sorry so I'm saying why before you were sorry not you should be always think yes this should be not spirit simple so always I'm saying some duty they get sorry why you did this bad thing why do this why you did what sorry so always thinking no sorry alert
Prabhupada said first become conscious, then become Krishna conscious. Srila Prabhupada, when he came to the West, he told his devotees, first step, become conscious. Then second, Krishna conscious.